Hello everyone, and welcome to Pure Guidance Tarot. Thank you for tuning in to our June 2018 reading for our spontaneous Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, I've already meditated on your energy as well as pre-shuffled the cards, so let us begin. How this works is I allow the cards to fall into place, and we talk about the different messages appearing for the month of June. Alright? Now, you have to pardon my voice because I am recovering from a cold, and that's kind of why the readings are delayed. Sorry about that, but I will make up to you all because I have a surprise for you towards the end of the reading. So stay tuned. All right, the first card out we have here, a Page of Wands. All right, so good news coming your way, hopefully. Ooh, the Lover's card. All right, so for those of you who know about twin flames and that journey that takes place, the very first message coming out here for you is that your twin flame will be communicating with you. There will be harmonious communication between the two of you. Either you are meeting this person for the first time, or you have known this person and you are finally able to bring your thoughts together and talk to each other at a level where you understand each other very well. For those of you who don't know about twin flames, this could be to do with, if you're already coupled, this is a marriage. And so it looks like your communication is going to be very fluid, very open-hearted as well. And there's great attention towards your chemistry. The chemistry between the two of you will be like skyrocketing, and what you're doing is really inviting into your life, wow, this beautiful, the star energy right here. Okay, now the cards are pre-shuffled, so when they fall like this, like there's so many, it is on your energy. So I'm just going to go ahead and lay them out, okay? And then we'll continue talking about this beautiful start to your reading right here. 8 of Cups. Okay, quite a few cards, you guys. The Judgment. Move this over. So this is a general reading, okay? But I'm going to go ahead and read the cards as the messages kind of stand out. And we'll go from there. For those of you who end up resonating with the reading, you can always book a personal reading to gain more clarity. But I'm going to try and stick to the general flow, okay? And we have under the deck cards, there's the Strength card underneath the deck. All right, let's take in the energy and we'll talk. Okay, May 29th. May 29th, we had a beautiful full moon in your sign, Sagittarius, and that full moon was all about spiritual awakening, okay? Which is kind of why I guess the cards are falling out the way they are. I'm going to put these right here for now so you can see them. Okay, so that's probably why these cards came out the way they did. And then we're entering from that full moon phase into a beautiful grand water trine because we have Venus in Cancer trining Jupiter in Scorpio, trining Neptune in Pisces over the first weekend of June. So because we have that grand water trine happening, it's that powerful water element taking over, and the water element is all about communication, and both these cards are bringing an emphasis to communicating. Okay, so the very first message out here is whoever you're talking to doesn't have to be about love. For those of you who are just looking for a general reading, this is just anyone in your life, okay? Family, friends, co-workers, everyone, whoever you're dealing with, communication will be key towards getting a decision made, towards making progress in whatever the case might be. Wands are about decisions. The Lover's card is also a card about decision making, a very important decision that is. And I already see the Judgment card appearing in your reading later as well. So this is going to be a key month of decisions. It's also a key month where you will have the energy being provided to you by the cosmos to help you make that decision, to allow a beautiful way to communicate with your family, your loved ones, or your coworkers, and reaching agreements in a harmonious way. All right, so Page of Wands is bringing in news with him, probably around the first week of June. Things, people are opening up their hearts more. We have this beautiful Gemini season happening right now, which makes all of us very sociable, wanting to get into that creative mode and get things on the road, get things going, take a level up in a relationship perhaps, or just to talk things through and bring more ease inside of you, inside your soul, to kind of just level things out in a beautiful way. So that's kind of what we're looking at as we begin the month of June. All right, and then we have this beautiful star card right in the center of your reading. And it feels as though the one message is stars are truly aligning for those of you who believe in twin flame and that journey. That journey is taking off and is starting in a very positive place, in a good place. Things are looking good and they're coming together for you. All right, the stars are aligning to allow these twin flames and soulmates to kind of reunite. Okay, there's possibly some reconciliation happening as well, looking at all the cards that have fallen into place for you, Sagittarius. Okay, but overall, so let's talk about the star card. And yeah, okay. So the star card is more so about having a renewed self-esteem and trusting yourself. And this is probably picking up again from that full moon energy and the water element that's really taking over the initial part of the month. There is more so a focus on yourself, a focus on family and relationships, wanting to work things out in a beautiful way. There's also a focus on your dreams. That's what each of these stars represent in this card right here. Each star is your dream, a dream you wish to manifest. It could be to do with relationships. It could be to do with career, finances, wealth, abundance of whatever you want your life to be filled with. And what's happening here is she's pouring water, all right? Water is being poured into this lake right here and into the ground. The lake here represents your subconscious mind. So these are your subconscious thoughts kind of flowing freely, as well as the conscious mind, which is the ground here. The conscious is what you see, what you can hear, what you can touch. The subconscious is what you can feel. And for many of us, these are the thoughts that we put away without realizing that we did. So the star card here is about finding alignment, spirituality, making sure you have faith in the universe, that things are truly turning out in your favor. The cosmos are working in your favor, trying to align you with your life path, trying to align you with your soulmate, your twin flame, trying to, bring things together for you in a way that your life can then be more enhanced. It's a beautiful time for transformation. After last month's reading, it was more focused on family, like I mentioned, about loving thyself. So what we have here is, having nurtured those feelings, those emotions, we are seeing an emotional turnabout, 8 of Cups, an emotional turnabout in terms of where you're headed now. This is a beautiful reading right here. In the beginning, we have an emotional turnabout in a positive direction. You feeling very energized, especially after having communicated with however you resonate with the reading, right? It could be even coworkers, just trying to work your way through, ease things out in a way that projects run more smoothly, for example. Okay? So having said that, it's about, your chakra awakening. 8 of Cups is an emotional journey for some of you. We do have Venus in Cancer right now. It will be transiting into Leo on the 13th of June. And we have a beautiful new moon in Gemini on the 13th of June. So that will be the spark of creativity, the spark of emotions happening around those dates. All right, even on the 12th of June, we have Mercury going into Cancer. So all your decision making will be ruled by your emotions. So something to keep in mind, So this will be a time period, especially in the first 2 weeks to 3 weeks of June, where you're going to be feeling more enlightened, gaining a new perspective, gaining a new vision, new insight, perhaps on relationships, just how things are going. And then finally, we get here to the judgment phase. Okay, and the judgment card is either, it's either the act of the universe, kind of you hearing about decisions, key things that you've been waiting for, and finally now you're hearing back either from someone. Okay, it could be the Lovers or the Star card here appearing in your reading. So the Lovers card is also the card for Gemini. Okay, and so you might be dealing with a Gemini in your life. If that's the case, if it's not a Gemini, it could be another air sign such as Aquarius, or it could also be a Libra. Okay, and in fact the Star card is the card for Aquarius. So yes, there is heavy air influence in the beginning of your reading, so you might be dealing with an air sign. If not, this person might have a lot of air element in their natal chart. Okay, but that doesn't have to be the case. It's a general reading, but I have to mention it, right? This is a message for some of you. So coming back to the Judgment card, what's going on? So you might be hearing from them. You might be hearing a key decision from them, gaining new insight on a decision you've been waiting for quite some time now, and this could have to do with your dreams, your vision, your desires. Okay, this is also the card of second chances, giving yourself a second chance after having that beautiful spiritual awakening, knowing what your life path is, aligning yourself with your life path, and then following through with your goals, overcoming anything that has been having a negative impact on your life, and then getting rid of that energy. You know, with the Devil card appearing in the reading, the Devil card has to do with your mental thoughts, your power. Your mind is very powerful. Either you control your mind, or your mind will end up controlling your life in a negative way. So what kind of thoughts are you feeding your brain? That's what the Devil is bringing out as a message here, as a significant message. We have the negativity and the positivity. We have the pros and the cons. Yes, it's a good idea to always judge everything, judgment, based on what you're seeing, what you're hearing, and so on. But don't forget to also follow your instinct, all right? Your instincts will gain momentum in the beginning of June, like they'll be highlighted. You'll be more in tune with yourself after having gone through this beautiful spiritual period of understanding, realizing, seeing things in a new way with a clear perspective, that you'll be able to overcome your mind, all right? Trying to get to the bottom of things, understanding things in a new way. All right, now for some of you, you might be dealing with an earth sign. The Devil is the card for Capricorn as well. So if it's not a Capricorn, it could be a Virgo or a Taurus. Again, it's a general reading. This message is for some of you. But if that's the case, they might be the one kind of calling the shots here, which is fine. Or this might be your partner that you're looking at and you are now planning the future with. So let's pause. Let's recap once again what's happening. Communication, spiritual alignment, aligning with your goals, your desires, relationships looking really good in the beginning of the month. And then later, it's about overcoming your mind, overcoming any struggle that may have been present, especially if it's about decision making. The Devil is also the card for decisions. So lots of things happening here for you, Sagittarius. And if that's the case, this is you overcoming the struggle of making that decision and then moving forward, knowing what it is you're wanting. You are such a powerful sign, Sagittarius, that you always do know which way you want to go. You know which path you want to take. And the cosmos are working in your favor such that they're aligning you with your true self, with your higher self. There is that positive movement forward, as well as the Judgment card serving here you with answers. Answers you've been searching for, been waiting for. Either this will come from within you, the answers you will find within yourself, or this could be in the form of other people or circumstances turning out in a way that you will find yourself seeing synchronicities happening all around you, signs coming out all around you, trying to guide you forward and helping you plan the future ahead. Two of Wands is about future planning, progress, decision making happening here for you, key decisions happening. And then we have the Page of Swords. So towards the end of the month, you might find yourself kind of, making those difficult decisions, as I mentioned. Page of Swords brings with him news, This is someone who's very eager and ambitious, but at the same time, there might be a little bit of difficulty as you try to kind of push forward. Okay? But don't be afraid. Things are looking really good because we have the Emperor, we have the Four of Pentacles, the Fool card, and the Two of Swords energy here as well. And the cards are saying that future planning is happening towards the end of June, but it might take a little bit of effort, mental energy to figure out the right solution as you move forward. Okay? When it comes to relationships, we started off on a beautiful note, things looking good, coming together in a beautiful way. But if you're trying to plan the future with your partner, for example, it might be a little bit difficult, but solutions will be reached, okay? Answers will be reached. We have here the Emperor card as well, and the Emperor is all about planning, future vision. What do I want to do? What do I need to do to get my ducks in a row? Four of Pentacles right here. So if you're trying to align yourself with your future self, right? That's what the Emperor here is doing. So you might find yourself trying to have a talk with people around you. This could be in your workplace area, relationships, however this resonates with you, but it's about you getting your ducks in a row, planning your future in a way that will be more beneficial for you, Sagittarius. Okay? So aligning yourself, kind of being busy at work, gaining that momentum, getting that energy going to get things back on track after this emotional turnabout. Okay? And as this happens, as you move forward, we have the Fool card appearing in your reading. And the Fool card is feeling lighthearted. Lighthearted as you move forward because in June, you've dealt with emotions, it looks like, overcome them in a positive way. You're feeling more balanced and secure in terms of where you're at, where your heart's at. But not just emotions, it's also about your mind. Gaining insight and clarity on a key decision that needs to be made in order to secure your future, secure your finances, your wealth, and the way you're setting up, what are you setting up your life for? Success or failure? But, of course, we're looking at success here. Things are looking good. That's what the Four of Pentacles is here and suggesting. So having complete control over your emotions, complete control over your mindset will allow you to feel like this beautiful Fool card, very lighthearted and ready to take on anything, take on the journey, feeling completely free, moving forward, nothing holding you back. This is your journey. This is your road, the road you decided to walk on, your path you have created, the one you've created. So you're going to be feeling that energy of wanting to take that risk. If it's a big decision that you're making, and that's why these cards showed up the way they did, that it's a little risky, but you really want to do it. It's in your heart, and your mind's like, yeah, let's do it. Both of you, your heart and your mind are on the same page. So this is you kind of just taking on that journey and moving forward. I love the card. So yeah, it could be to do with relationships moving forward. It's a little risky, not sure how things are going to work out because of the Page of Swords, but then saying, hey, let's try it, let's do this. Or it could be to do with your workplace, right? Aligning yourself with your vision if you are an entrepreneur, getting your ducks in a row in a way that, you're aligning yourself with the right people, the right networking opportunities, and then that's allowing you to expand your business, for example. That is also up here in the cards for you. The Emperor is also the card for Aries, so you might be dealing with a fire sign who might be wanting to help you out. Okay, if it's not Aries, it could be another fire sign such as yourself, so Sagittarius, or it could also be a Leo, okay, wanting to kind of help you out, get you started on that path of your choice. Okay, and as you move forward, you're going to be gaining more clarity as to how to do so because we have here the Two of Swords. Two of Swords, you might have a little bit of conflicting energy. This is more towards the 28th of June. That's when we have a full moon in Capricorn. All right, and it's going to be a very interesting day because we also have the Sun in Cancer by that time. And Cancer and Capricorn are polar opposites. So because of that polarity, this Two of Swords might show up as an energy that you have to deal with towards the end, trying to ease things out. But fear not, you have the Strength card right here with you, so you will be provided with the mental energy you need in order to make that decision and move forward based on the facts that you have right now. Okay, so it is here under the deck for you. Okay, so having said that, let's bring the reading to an end. This is the Strength card. We'll end over here. And for those of you who are new to the channel, I do post an extended reading up for purchase on my website. And the link to the website is in the description below, so you can take a look. And what happens in the extended is it's about 10 to 30 minutes long, depending on the messages that come across. And I'm going to go ahead and talk about the cards I'm going to show you right now, which is the Five of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Page of Cups, Four of Cups, and then Ace of Cups. All right, I guess the extended will be more so focused on relationships and love. Okay, so that's what's going to be happening in the extended. And what else? Yeah, I might also clarify the Two of Swords energy as well as the bottom row here. It just feels like it needs clarification. So I'll do that in the extended as well. And yeah, overall, you guys, your energy is focused on big major decisions. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 major arcana cards. It's going to be a huge month for you, Sagittarius. A huge month towards a positive decision and you aligning yourself with your life path, you aligning yourself with your soulmate. Okay, so that's the message coming across now. I mentioned a surprise towards the end of the reading. So I'm introducing a new deck to all the readings. This is Magical Times Empowerment Cards by Jody Bergsma. All right, and this is thanks to a donation. So thank you to all of those who donate to the channel. I truly do appreciate all of you so very much. You know, thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I appreciate it. And yeah, the deck I originally used, or the deck I use for all my readings, this is the Art of Tarot by Liz Dean. And the information to all of these things are usually available in the description. So you can always take a look if you have any questions. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, shuffle these cards and see, okay, which message comes out for you, Sagittarius. Gratitude. Beautiful hummingbird here too. I love the art in this deck. So the message here is, be grateful for abundance, live in appreciation for what you have, and more good things will come. Such a beautiful card. We have, it looks like a lotus here in the center of the picture as well. Oh wow, it's all about abundance. All right, so this deck here actually has affirmations with it as well for each card. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and read out the affirmation for gratitude to you. And what you can do is use the affirmations every day if you like in the month of June in order to attract more of this energy into your life. Okay, so gratitude. Today I will focus on being grateful. I am grateful for my bed, the roof over my head, running water, my clothes, my shoes, my friends, and my country. I give thanks for the birds, the grass, the trees, and flowers. I will say thank you, and again thank you, and my life will blossom and be filled with joy. So what goes around comes around, right? The energy that you hold within yourself is what will be reflected towards you in your life as well. That's kind of how tarot works. Like, I try to pick up on the energy and then I do the reading for you. Of course, personal readings are more accurate. You're more than welcome to purchase one of those through my website, or just if you have questions, you can email me, pureguidancetarot@gmail.com. But the point is, energy is so important, okay? Energy is what causes illness. You know, when we are feeling stressed or anxious about things, you can overcome that, right? By allowing yourself to ease into a meditative mode, for example. focusing your energy on love, gratitude, appreciation, and then those things can then fill your life a bit more, right? So that brings us to an end of the reading. I wish you all a beautiful month ahead in June, and thank you so much once again. I look forward to seeing your comments, and have a good one.